Hey guys, Misuto here, and welcome to a new season of the 100-Day Challenge. This time we'll be playing WX78, the Soulless Automaton. Before we start today, just wanted to give a quick shout out to It's Nebula for motivating me to continue this series. Remember guys, small content creators need your encouragement. So as always, if you like my content, be sure to hit that like button. Leave me a comment down below. And if you want to continue surviving together, then please hit that subscribe button. Alright, so let's get started. So, we're going to be playing WX starting in Shipwrecked. Now, as you see, we start with a very OCD friendly 100, 100, 100 stats. And this is very low, very low. As you know, Wilson is 150, 150, 150. That is the metric by which we balance characters. So we are starting out weaker than the balanced character. Now our benefits that make up for this weakness, as we get gears, we will actually upgrade our stats to very un-OCD friendly stats. I don't remember the exact amount they add to each one. We will see when we get our first gear. But every gear that you consume is super helpful. Basically, it's a food that never expires. I believe it heals you for 50 sanity and 50 health. Although I'm going to have to double check those numbers. It's been a long time since I played WX. And 75 food. 75 food I'm pretty sure of. Now, we have only seen 4 flint. 4 flint's pretty good. We can continue with this. And my new strategy for Shipwrecked is I'm going to ignore the large coconut trees. They only give 2 wood when you chop them down. And as you notice, we just chopped down a medium one using only 10% of our axe. And we just got 2 wood. So it's you paying 5% more 5% more of your axe to get the coconut from the large tree. And the coconut's not something we really want. That's just taking up inventory space in these early games. Now we may chop one down if we have to, but we're mainly going to be looking for these. It's going to make our axe more efficient, and it's going to let us get our backpack, which is the main thing. We're going to go ahead and prototype a campfire. That is something I do advocate to anyone who's trying to get a little bit better at the game. You can go ahead and store a copy. You can pre-build them and put them down. Now I don't believe I think I said it wrong. I said prototype it. We can fabricate it. It'll leave it in our inventory. You prototype at a science machine. So I definitely misspoke there. But we can fabricate it. We can prefab it, so that next time whenever we do need a fire, it's already in our inventory. It's already in our build inventory. We don't need to do anything. So we're gonna go ahead and scroll down here and grab our thatch pack and some berries. With these. Now, do we have enough bamboo on this starting island to make a raft? To make a log raft? Yes, we have not a log raft. Let's make the what is it called? I've completely forgotten. Just a raft. We do have enough. We have exactly 4, and then we'll grab 3 vines. Now, as you can see from our map icons that we explain in the video explaining this whole series, we can actually see that this bush here, one of these bushes, is a spawn point for snakes. I'm not actually sure which one, but it does kind of show you, like, over here you're gonna see snakes. I think it's that one right there next to the tree. So we should be able to drop this one down. Yeah, it's shaped. So you can see when a bush shakes, it does have a snake in it. If you're paying attention, the mod, like having this feature, doesn't actually benefit you that much. It's not very helpful. Now we don't really want to walk over there and fight any snakes, but we do want to go. Whoa, my Control F didn't work. Whoa, why is Control F? Oh, that's Shift. So I'm trying to get used to the new keyboard. Oh, we did exactly what I said I didn't want to do. Ah, man. So the new keyboard setup, we have control in a very odd space. This is not easy to do right now. We're gonna have to try to change things up, because killing butterflies should be a trivially easy thing like that. That's more of how it should go. We just gotta get our fingers used to the new placements. Basically, butterflies are amazing food. They give you a lot of health. I think it's 8 per one, and normally they're not this hard to hit. I'm just being really bad. There we go. We can actually look. I believe we have the food. Yeah, so they're 10 food, 8 health for each one. There's a ton more bamboo over here. We had no fear of running out. And you know what? We're gonna go ahead. Oh, snakes. I've had it with these snakes on this island. Already. Like 5 minutes into recording, already angry. So we're gonna go ahead and grab exactly enough materials to make a second raft. Once we put down our rafts, we're gonna fabricate up another one and keep it in our inventory. Basically, it's too late in the day. I don't want to set out now and have to worry about maybe running out of energy. And now here's where we start seeing some of the weakness of. Oops, grabbed one too many. We'll drop one because I don't. We'll drop all of them because I don't know where my control key is. I'm really bad. There we go. There's my control key. Yeah, I mean, eventually we're gonna need another one of those, but we just don't want to have to give our inventory space to it right now. So we're starting to see the early game weakness of WX. Every other character starts with enough food to easily survive 2 full days, and they'll be able to explore at night and be very productive. Whereas right now we're already, like, we're not even at the end of day 1 and we're already starting to be hungry. So that's why we went ahead and grabbed these. That's why we grabbed a lot of food. Ooh, that's a free butterfly. We're gonna go grab that for sure. Also, our sanity is very low in the starting part of the game. It does get very high very fast. His sanity becomes pretty good. Overall, WX is a strong character, but he's definitely one of the weaker starts in Shipwrecked. When you get to the second season, if you're not prepared for what is called the rainy season, and your character takes damage from the rain, you're in a very bad situation. You're not gonna have a good time. Not gonna have a good time. And I think we're gonna camp tonight and cook up these limpets because we want to go exploring tomorrow. I don't really like camping day 1. I'm a big advocate of using your time efficiently and moving around. We're gonna camp right here's fine. And here we go. We'll cook up these limpets because we definitely don't want to give up our sanity. There we go. Eat these. Delicious. And we'll go ahead and do the berries. We cannot eat both of those. We can eat one. That'll put us at about max. We'll be able to eat this come morning. We'll chop down this tree. Hopefully we don't lose any health after we just ate a bunch of food that would have recovered our health. A bit of a misplay. In general, we don't want that, and we definitely don't want the palm frond either. We don't need this, so that's fine. And now we're just kind of wasting the night because we already did that. We can fabricate up another campfire, and tropical parasail is not that good for rain protection. I believe it's only 50%. We really want to get to umbrella. We need to find spiders and pigs. That's going to be our biggest goal. With every other character in Shipwrecked, basically you're just rushing for you're rushing really hard to get gold, but more like we need gold, of course, but more so than a source of gold, we need pigs. We need pigs, and we need spiders. We need both of those really bad. We have to have some ample rain protection before the rainy season starts, or this is going to be the end of the playthrough, just straight up. Now, we didn't have any kind of clue as to where we're going. In fact, we're getting into the deepest waters right now, so this is a pretty bad exploration path. We should change, but I don't know, I'm feeling kind of stubborn. And there are some police sirens outside my house. That's really odd. Ooh, here's some really dark. So this is always a good place to pick up some limpets, and there's a free rope. We'll grab that for sure. We will need it eventually, and if it takes up too much room, if we need the space, we'll just throw it away. Now these shipyards are a great place, not only for limpets, as I pointed out because I got distracted, but also for maybe finding a trunk. And if you find a good trunk on WX78, you can You can get a really nice... I really gotta work on those ahs. I'm noticing I'm kind of out of practice for this. Sorry guys, like, I've been doing that this entire episode, and it probably will continue. I'm going to work on that. So here we see we're getting into more shallow water. This should lead us towards an island. And to complete my thought earlier, shipyards are good because you can find steam trunks. Steam trunks are great because you can find a dumbrella, which would literally break the game open as WX. With WX, if you have the dumbrella, easy game. You're going to be able to survive all the seasons. Every houndstooth you get from your hound's attacks are just going to go into sewing kits, and then it's just easy. There's a steam trunk right there's 2 steam trunks. Come on, dumbrella. Oh, terrible axe and some seaweed. That's okay. I'm getting teased. Here's some armor, this and that. So we're teased. These are really bad steam trunks, but as you can see, the what is this? Ooh, there's that guy. We don't have the gold to make our weapon, but we do have him on our mini map now. He will show up here forever. Like, we can always know he's here. Now, as you saw, what is this called? What's this water called? It's not watery grave. That's a box, but it's... I've forgotten. I'm gonna have to research this again. It's been a while since we played, guys. It's been a while. So, yeah, always a good place. Finally, we're getting to shallow water. This will lead us to an island, and we really need some gold. We're at a good spot. If we can get a couple pieces of gold, we can go back and make... We can go back and get the swordfish, start making better weapons. And that's kind of weird to be thinking about, because we haven't even made a weapon or found anything. But it's just really good to find that early on. Now, we can't be distracted. We need to continue exploring really hard over our first days. This is a really good find. I found more and more when I play Shipwrecked that this is the biome that I really want to find, because these are amazing sources of food. If you have fisherman merms, they're just going to give you food all day long. Like, you don't even need to hunt for it. Plus, reeds are amazing. If you can get your birdcage set up faster, that's going to give you eggs. It's going to give you bacon and eggs. Here's some spiders. Not seeing any fisherman merms, but we have a lot of reeds, and reeds are really good in Shipwreck because they're usually very rare. Most games I have to go without them. Here's some venom sacks so that we can make some anti-venom. Here's some free wood. Now here is my concern. I'm gonna pick up these venom sacks. I don't want them in my inventory yet. Oh shit, it's a trap. It's a trap. I think I just said a swear word. My bad, guys. I try to keep this PG. Try to keep this PG because I never know if any of my students will be watching. And I actually got caught off guard. I completely forgot that was a set piece trap. Now there's a bunch of poison snakes just running around the island. Yeah, they're just falling asleep. My bad, guys. Genuinely surprised there. Gonna have to work back on this. Now we got out of there nice and safe. There's a bunch of these berries over here. Now here is my fear. Generally, if you find a forest biome, there's a lot of berries. Guys, if we can find pigs, we can live here. This is so many berries. We're gonna get berry bushes. To complete my thought, when you find gold vein rocks inside a jungle biome, 99% of the time, the island has monkeys. It's an incredibly common spawn feature. So if we keep exploring this, we're gonna find monkeys. Monkeys are gonna come and pick up that stuff. That's why I went ahead and picked up those venom glands. Even though now I kind of regret it. If there are no monkeys, this would be quite a spectacular island as far as being really lazy goes. Like, normally you don't get this many berries. This is berry heaven. This is an insane amount of berries. Plus we have all these places to fish. We would have infinite meatballs, and we have spiders that we can kill for spider webs. Oops, did not want that, but I guess that's fine. It gave us a little bit of sanity back. We'll get most of our sanity back prototyping things. We're gonna have to deal with the poison snakes. Why did I pick up the poison glands? We can't be poisoned as WX. Woo, I am really rusty, guys. I am really rusty. We didn't need those. We could have let the monkeys have them. That would have been a-okay. As far as this island goes, we're gonna go up here. If we live down here, we would want to live down here though, just like right near these. Clear out this. This would basically be our 2 kitchens. That is spectacular. We're gonna need to get some gold though. We're gonna need to get to gold. There's a couple of snake spawns up here. We got these guys. These guys are angry. They're angry at us. They want to kill us. And yeah, that's another part of the swamp biomes that are often overlooked. You have the... We're gonna remember the name. These little poisonous holes. What are they called? Poisonous holes. That's just the name of it. Let's equip this. Let's try to get rid of some of these snakes. Come here. Come here, buddy. Alright. Ooh. 2, 3, 4. Got him. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now there's a lot of snakes. It's just going to be really hard to clear them all. Basically, we could come in here and get one at a time. No problem. But the problem is when they're off sync. 1, 2. Oh, that broke. We'll go ahead and use our 39% axe. I think this is a little less efficient on the damage. Ow, that hurt. We do have our armor though, that's pretty cool. And we need to make our fire right here. It's gonna be a tough night. There's a lot of snakes. They're angry at us. There's another axe. There's another 10% axe. 1, 2. That was it. We can pick that up. No, we don't. We don't actually want that. 1, 2. There we go. See, you only need 2 hits with the axe. That's clearly a feature. It's not because we damaged them running away earlier. Okay, attack at me. So we're doing our kiting. We're a little rusty at this game. That is definitely true. We're gonna get rid of these to make room, and I guess we should cook up these seaweeds. They're gonna go bad before our berries do. This will also give us a lot more healing, which we don't need, but we might. So we're going to save this until we fight the rest of these snakes. We want to go ahead and kill them off. We do want to mine up those, and we got to get rid of some of these axes. That's just got to happen. Where did all these poison snakes go? A bunch of poisoned spiders, not poisonous spiders. They're all gone. So let's see. If we're going to stay on this island, it's going to be over here. So let's chop down this tree. Just be a little efficient. We'll knock down this axe, then we'll use our 33%. Nope, put on the wrong one. There we go. Try to clear up some of these axes, be efficient. We really want to get that gold, though. And I don't know if we're going to stay on this island. We may come back here, for sure. Like, that's going to happen. Because this is an absurd amount of... This is an absurd amount of berries. This is berry heaven. Now, usually on your map, when you are playing shipwrecks, you will get an island that spawns like this. There's basically always one island that spawns just like this. We don't have a slot for flint? What? Let's eat these. We don't need those. We definitely need a slot for flint. There's no reason to not have that. There's a lot more gold around this jungle, so we do want to go and pick those up. There's another dead butterfly. It was probably killed by a poisonous snake, though, which means it probably is stale. But stale food is just as well for our robot. Now, I forgot to mention some of the other things of WX, and we should go ahead and do those. Now, WX can eat stale food. So a food like bacon and eggs lasts 20 days. Most characters, it'll stay fresh, full fresh, green freshness for 10 of those days. Afterwards it goes yellow for I think 8 more days, and then it goes to red for the last day or 2, and then it just goes to rot. Now, but for WX, and then as it goes down it gets less and less food value. I think at yellow it drops like half, and at red it's almost none. I think it even damages you when you eat it. But for WX, that's not a problem at all. He gets the full effect from it the entire time. It never gets weaker, and it's just amazing. It's amazing. That's actually a huge benefit for WX as far as exploring goes. If you make bacon and eggs, you can go out for a long time. You can go out for like 20 days. You can plan for a really long time. So WX is a really good explorer. He's one of the best characters from the normal game, and it translates pretty well to Shipwrecked. He's really good at sailing around once you've dealt with the water problem. Now, if you remember on my Maxwell playthrough, we kind of sacrificed. We were playing safe. This is a 100-day challenge. It's not meant to be any other kind of challenge where we are trying to do some cool tech skills. So to be extra safe on Maxwell, we sacrificed about 3 inventory slots consistently so that we could, so that we could mitigate Maxwell's low HP. And we're going to do something similar for WX. We're going to be sacrificing inventory slots for what? What were we doing? For gears. We're going to be constantly carrying around gears. So that's going to be 1 slot that goes away. And gears are basically an amazing food for him. So we've been all over this island. This is an amazing island in some ways. I'm really happy to have found this early in the game. Now, based on, I think I've explained this in previous videos, there's a general world gen, where the game generates 2 chains of islands that spawn in circles around your starting island. So around this area, there's going to be a chain of islands. And then out here, there's going to be another chain of islands that are generally larger islands, the larger set piece ones. Now, this is a procedurally generated game, but it follows a set of rules, a set of procedures, one might say. So this is a type of island that generally spawns on the outside because it is a large island. Similarly, there's usually a mushroom island, one that has just a ton of mushrooms on it that shows up. And these are fairly consistent across all playthroughs of Shipwrecked. So right now we're on the outer string of island, which means we're going to tend to find larger islands. Now that isn't to say the largest island will always be in the second chain of islands, or that it'll always follow the circle pattern, but that's how it tends to. And as a way to explore, that's pretty good. So if we travel in a kind of a circular arc this way or that way, we should find more islands fairly consistently. Whereas if we travel down, we're going to find like the edge of the world somewhere around here. Something like that. So we're going to go explore to the left. We want to kind of keep this close. So we'll go here and then maybe we'll go up and we'll just explore around this. This will be our central base, but we want to get out there and do stuff right now. We can get rid of these seaweed. Our sanity is low-ish, which is unfortunate, of course. But soon we're going to be picking up seashells. Hey, did we finish exploring this island? Is this the same island? No way this is the same island. Ooh, I feel dumb. So like I mentioned, generally you see larger islands on the outer circle, and here we are. This island keeps going. And I thought it was done. So we are excellent explorers at this game, guys. This is top tier gaming. This is top tier gaming. We're the best. So we're gonna explore around this island, and we're gonna continue. Here's a beach biome. Here's a doi doi. Doi doi. He's gonna go over there and eat that flint. That's fine. We don't need it. Yeah. So we found a doi doi just connected to an island. That's already pretty amazing. Sadly, looks like this is actually going to end this time. We're going to do the whole edge around this thing. That is an empty bottle. There is nothing in there. We'll go ahead and pick up another piece of gold. And this might give us enough rocks to make a... No, not quite. We'll grab this and then we can get rid of our rocks. We do want more rocks eventually to make that. Wow. What? This is on volcanic turf. That's cool. There's a fire pit. There's a drying rack. So that is a normal set piece you can find. It always has the potato spawns like that. Same as normal Don't Starve, just general set pieces that spawn the parts to make the thing. Or the things, I guess they're called, to make the world hopper, how you regenerate. We already have 1 rope, so we'll go ahead and we'll go all in, pick up these 3. Just because we're here. Now we've actually explored. Now there could be something cool on this island. I don't see there being anything extra special in the middle here. There's always the chance when you have a large area that you could find, what's it called? The skull set piece is just in the middle of a jungle biome usually. That's going to give you a lot of gold. But we're good on gold. We don't need any more. We just got to go sailing now. We gotta have enough food and we gotta go sailing. We have 31 berries. We're WX, so these are not gonna go bad for a long time. And we're gonna go out and try to find a home. There's a snake in that. There's a snake in my bush. That's the It's the less kid-friendly version of Woody. Uh-oh. Okay. So we've got enough food. We cannot sail at night unless we want to settle down. We could make a machine here. We've got to deal with our sanity. I don't really like making the hat of flowers, the garland, but we do have a very low max sanity, and it is a problem that we have been facing. So I think tonight we're gonna run around and pick flowers, hopefully get 6 more. We will need to make a torch, which means we're gonna have to drop something for a torch. 21% axe, you can go away. And there we go. Shouldn't be doing this at the last second, but this is the high level of gaming that we've come to expect from someone who is totally not rusty at this game at all. We do have the ability to upgrade our backpack if we wanted to. We'd have to set down our science machine, which we have fabricated. We have it in our inventory for when we want to set down, but we don't want to do that just yet. We want to take our time, find the right place, and ooh, didn't actually need that one. We can eat this, make our hats. We're about to call it an episode, guys. This has been the first episode of season 5 of the 100-day challenge. We're using a WX78 this time, and as always, please like the video if you enjoyed it. Leave me a comment down below if you want to have a discussion about this, and if you want to continue surviving together, hit that subscribe button and you'll be able to stay up to date with me. Alright guys, お疲れ様です。